we slept in a bit this morning. You can totally see how the roads could easily be closed. So it's just nice to see a town that keeps its original buildings and still uses them to this day. They've restored them nicely. Tell you one thing, there's a lot of bird life around here making all types of squawky, moany noises. Can't wait to have a shower. It's like a grease pit of hair. That's a deep one. We just got out of the Tilpa campground. Damn cold. How cold was it this morning? And you wouldn't expect goats to be roaming around the streets of Wilcannia. Well, maybe that's the norm. I don't know. Maybe we need to go to the caravan park and find an opal. 40,000 bucks. You can write your name on the walls, and I can't believe we didn't do it. The emu's telling us to go down this way. There's an art display. Yeah, we just spent the rooftop tent. He's giving us a hard time. How's it feel?
Feels good.
We slept in a bit this morning.
Hey?
I'm just talking. Slept in a bit this morning. We left the yabby nets in all night, so let's see if we had any luck. This is the morning of, was it pool number 3? I reckon. Tell you one thing, there's a lot of bird life around here making all types of squawky, moany noises. Here we go.
Bike bag.
Oh, the bait bag's gone. Well, we didn't lose bait bag.
Old bag.
Lost all the bait and got some carp. Oh, it's bumpy this morning. We just got out of the Tilpa campground. Damn cold. How cold was it this morning? Like, we stayed there for 2 nights. The first night was actually, I think, 6 degrees we looked at, which is probably one of the warmest nights we've had on the trip. But last night was very, very fresh. But yes, definitely stop into Tilpa
Yep.
pub. It's a good one. Good outback pub. Whoa, looking at some of these historic buildings, and you wouldn't expect goats to be roaming around the streets of Wilcannia. Well, maybe that's the norm, I don't know. They're going into the police station. Hello, goats. So we're at White Cliffs, we've had a shower. Oh, we feel like new human beings. And now we're out at Potch Gully, which is a campsite, but this is where also everyone mines for opals. So I'm hoping to put the drone up and have some really cool shots here, but it's just all open mine shafts. So you got to be very careful when you're walking around because you don't want to fall in. Let's see if we can find a couple. That's a deep one. Another big one. Heaps of big ones. Right, the emu's telling us to go down this way. There's an art display.
It's got tomato.
Hello, Mr. Emu. just did a bit of a drive around town, and we ended up not going to the mine tour because it starts at 2 and goes for 2 hours, and we're
Starts
just
at 3.
Oh, it starts at 3, yeah, that's right. And we're just knackered, so we just came from the Stubbie House, where a lady who's just owned it for a week, but she's been mining in,
For a couple of years.
oh, I reckon she said 7 years in White Cliffs. And she told us a story of a bloke who was in the caravan park here who found a pineapple opal, and he took it to there's an opal store here, that red, I think it's Red Opal cafe store, and right then and there they offered him $40,000 for it, and she said, nah, keep it because it's probably worth double that. So
80
he's
grand.
80 grand
In the caravan park.
in the caravan park. And she confirmed what I thought. It's the only place, opal mine, where anyone can go and fossik. Obviously, don't go in people's mines, but you can just find it on the surface.
Topsoil.
Yeah.
Round.
Especially after rainfall, because, you know, it brings out new colour. But yeah, they just find it everywhere, and there's been great success. And it's probably because, like she said, not as many tourists come here. So there's less people around, less people fossicking, so there's more opals. So maybe we need to go to the caravan park and find an opal.
Yeah.
$40,000. Oh,
That could
All right.
pay for a lot of holidays.
sure can. Get a better rooftop tent's what it can do. All right, we're back at the pub. We'll do a bit of a round of it because it looks, yeah, really good. The people here are really lovely. Like the bar person was all right, and she was lovely. And yeah, I've heard good things that White Cliffs are really nice, easygoing people.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. But beer o'clock.
Aye, aye.
I will, oh gosh, I just went down the step too much. Update with the drone. So I took little droney to the White Cliffs bit. Oh, Darryl, he's got a name now. He's a trooper, I tell you. So I took him to the, all the mine shafts were and that, and all the digging. And I noticed this at Tilpa too, and he started to, it's crooked, his camera, and he's making really loud buzzing sounds, louder than a normal drone. And so I found a couple more cracks. So found second-hand skeleton shell of drones that aren't too dear, so I'm going to do that, I reckon. But yeah, poor droney drone, he's a bit sick. So if you notice the last few pictures, might be a bit crooked.